Hi, I'm Ken Smith with Furney's Nursery. I'm out here this morning. I'm going to plant a vegetable garden. I've got a really nice bunch of strawberries here. This is quinault. It's an ever-bearing variety that it bears all through the summer, which makes it really nice. You can have strawberries from June until August. So first thing we're going to do, I've filled this box up. And by the way, this is a raised vegetable planting bed that we make at Furney's Nursery and sell. And I filled it with Garden & Bloom's Harvest Supreme. It's a really nice soil mix. It's a lot of compost in it. It's got chicken manure in it, and it's got all the microbes and the mycorrhizae that make vegetables strong, make them grow really fast and healthy. So, and you can see it's really loose. You can just stick your hands right down into it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the strawberries out of the packs. There's 6 of them here, and I'm going to stick them down in there, right down so that the crown is right at the soil level, just like that. Now, space is really important, or it's very expensive, so I'm going to plant these a little bit closer because I want to get a lot of different things in this garden bed. So I'm putting these about 6 inches apart, and they'll be just fine doing that. Just stick them in there just like that. The roots are nice and loose, so you don't really have to break these up on this particular bunch. Just keep right on going down there. Pat them down. One thing that I would do that I think is really important, you'll see these little guys have got little baby strawberries on them right now. I would pick those off the first crop. And the only reason I want to do that is because I want the roots to grow real strong and vigorous. And if they're producing fruit, they're not going to grow as strong and vigorous. So I just go through and I pick off the flowers and I pick off any strawberries. Now the next crop that comes out, you leave those. They'll be just fine. Okay, so I've got strawberries in, so we've got dessert. Now I'm going to work on some onions. These happen to be Walla Walla Sweets. They come in these little packs, and there's 4 or 5 little onion sets in each one. So I'm just going to smooth out the area here a little bit, just like that. And then very carefully I'm going to break each one of these off, making sure I go all the way down to the bottom and get all the roots that I can. I'm going to stick my finger down there and make a hole. I'm going to plant this onion pretty deep. I'm going to poke the roots down in there so that the top of the root is about this far below the soil level, about 1 inch. Okay, so here's another one. And I'm going to put them about 3 inches apart as well. So the onion's going to get about this big around, so you can be about 3 inches apart, about the width of the onion. So we'll just keep going here. Make sure you get it down there deep enough. If you don't plant your onions deep enough, what happens is that onion bulb, when it gets mature, is up on top of the ground and it's exposed to the sun, and it's going to dry out. It's going to get a little sunburn on it before you get ready to pick it. So be sure it's one plant that you can plant deep and be okay. Well, you see, it's real easy. You just use your finger and drop it right down in there, pack the soil around it. We've got all these things down at the nursery. We'll have them all spring. We grow a lot of our own, and we bring a lot in of the most popular varieties as well. Okay, so there you are. We've got half of the garden planted in just a couple of minutes. One thing I want to do, probably everybody knows that strawberries and slugs really go together really well, so I want to put a little bit of slug bait out there for them. We use Sluggo, because Sluggo is safe for animals and pets. If you've got pets running around, you don't have to worry about them getting into it. Sprinkle it out here just lightly all over that. And you're going to have to go back and do this every few weeks because the rain's going to wash it away. It won't be as effective. But it won't hurt the strawberries, it won't hurt you, and it won't hurt your pets. This is Ken Smith at Furney's Nursery, showing you how to plant a vegetable garden this morning.